Right, good evening everyone, or good afternoon, or good morning, wherever you are in the world. Today we're going to be doing a sort of Convalaria chill sesh for some new units. Also, we'll be looking at Caris as well today. Caris has a few upgrades, so I'm curious to see how Caris functions with those upgrades. Specifically, she can now use her shield skill as an instant, which basically means that she can be used as a support unit as well if you want to cast magical shields. And I don't think a lot of units can cast magical shields at the moment, except Clara. But yeah, anyway. So I did manage to get Selena, and today we're going to be figuring out some of the details about Selena. I did do a video this afternoon, earlier today, went through some of the details. We're actually going to try her out in battle right now. So I like Selena that she's not too overly complicated, her whole kit. Some of the new units that have been released, the latest units, can be very wordy. Like a lot going on in their skills or their traits and things. She's kind of straightforward if you want to build her. So rank 1 we can just ignore basically both of these things here. These are just generic skills. I just took the one on the left for the HP bonus. Rank 3 is where it gets interesting, so I think you do need to Castalia both of these for her. On the left side we've got this really cool support skill that's going to be giving everybody 100% shields, or 100% HP shields, physical shields. And which is insane for everybody. It is though, it only lasts 1 turn. That's kind of the drawback. 4 turn cooldown as well. It's not a broken skill. What else we got? Yeah. Then it gives your allies movement up 1, speed up 2, attack up 2 for 2 turns. I think it reduces their skill cooldowns by 1 as well. What a skill. Yeah, some other things there I didn't quite understand. Even after translating that, I still don't understand that. Got a nice AoE skill here with a lot of range. It's gonna be doing a lot of bits of damage. Apply some debuffs to enemies as well. Right, so these 2 skills I think she's gonna wanna run all the time. Reaction is also nice and straightforward. She just got her signature reaction. Whenever she takes damage, she's gonna gain a 25% shield. Can be activated twice. On the right side we just have hardening. When hit by an active attack, damage decrease 8% after being attacked. The character gains. Rank 7, I do want to Castalia both of these for the flag. Let me just see. I'm not sure where I can fit this in the skill slot. So that's a nice instant flag. Sort of like Inanna SP's flag. She can also summon a flag instantly for the area units. Sort of Convalaria units. But Selena can summon a flag for Union peeps. So that's nice. And it's gonna give them the standard what is it? Is that attack up? Yeah, attack up, defense up, only 10%. Okay. Not the 10-20. Anyway, and then it can also give you crit up 15%. It's a weird kind of flag. If you destroy Selena's flag, then if your allies destroy Selena's flag, then the flag effects are transferred to Selena herself. So she sort of becomes the aura, which is kind of weird. The right side skill is what I did go for. This one, what is this again? Oh yeah, this is the decision skill. Okay. Are we gonna test that now? Are we actually in a battle now? Decision skill. First one is going to restore energy. Something. Second one is going to skip the preparation phase. The third one is gonna be multiple combo hits that you can do. Also, it's increasing your crit rate by 15%. That's like a passive effect that thing does for you. Basic skill. Got like a ranged basic skill. I haven't seen that yet. I actually want to see. I just went for the solemnity at rank 11. There's not much happening at rank 11 as well. So just went for this one. And so a flag does kind of need auras, and that's the only reason I kind of chose this. But you really don't, I don't think it matters which one you take. And then I did unlock in full bloom. When unharmed, damage is increased by 4%. Damage taken is reduced by 4%. I'm basically thinking maybe she's always gonna, or not always, she'll often be undamaged because she's gonna have lots of shields. So. And then we're gonna have gear. I got a signature weapon. For just 1 star. I think even 1 star is kind of, if you want a budget, I think this one is even enough. It's like not that much different from a 5 star. I spoke about all these things in my video today. But you're getting 6% increase in your magical damage. And at 5 stars it only goes up to 8%, or sorry, 10%. A lot of the stats are not going to increase that much. It's mostly the cooldown that's going to be reduced as you rank this thing up. But at 2 stars, you can reduce the cooldown to 2 turns. So, yeah. Anyway. So basically, this thing is going to give her... it's going to give her more shields. Sorry, I kind of forgot the translation, but yeah. Not sure what to run for the trinkets. Actually, if you do have the Shield of Justice, I mean, I think that's the top one for her. It gives her shields. She wants to be having shields. So, the more shields she has, the more stacks of her resonance she can get. And the more of those stacks she has, the more she's able to skip her preparation phase. I went for the Fool's Naivety tarot. I'm not sure if she actually needs HP, if she's scaling off of the HP on her shields. But I just went for that anyway. Alright. Okay, so just gonna try a few things. Brought Farlene with. This is quite a tough mission, so I don't think we can actually do this on our own. We might have to bring Iserindia. She can also provide shields, right? So she can provide deflection. Yeah, I can't remember if she provides physical shields. Yeah, she does. I think she does. I think if you step on these... Anyway, let's just bring her with. She's Union as well. So we want to be bringing Union units for Selena. Okay. I mean, Camelot is a... They synergize so well. I'm not going to bring him now. Then Clara. Unfortunately, I don't have Clara. She's like so good for Selena. Because whenever Selena gets shields, like if she just gets a shield, then she gets another stack of Holy Resonance. Is it? What's it called? Okay, so she has no stacks now. I did star her up using some crystals. I started up to 2 stars. Reason I did that is because at 2 stars she gets an extra energy at the beginning of the battle. So I'm just gonna see what happens with these blades. If these blades give us shields. Right, so she does. Iserine does get her own shield there. Alright, so here she is. So see, she starts with 4 energy because she's at 2 stars now. Which means she can now cast her, you know, her sniper sort of AoE skill on the first turn. That's why I started up to 2 stars. Let me just see something here. If I step on these. Yeah, so Iserine's Plume Daggers are going to give you shields. That's really nice for her as well. It's another way you can get shields. Okay, there we go. Right, so you get the shields. Armor of Ice. Extra. Physical shield of 30% of the character's HP. Some nice things there. You get body protection, which reduces damage by 50%. This is all from Iserine. And then I think here it is. So this is her sort of holy resonance stacks. You think of it like, I don't know, maybe like Caris's revelation stacks. So she's also part of, she's not part of the Papal group. She's part of the aggression group, which is also Caris's other group. But she does have like a Papal background, so that's why some of her skills are sort of like the holy skills and things like that. So she's also got these kind of stacks. Hers is different, obviously. But you can stack these things to a maximum of 8 stacks. When she has 5 stacks of these, then she's able to skip her preparation phase. Meaning she can do a combo attack immediately of 2 attacks. Okay. Oh, that ore is from Farlin. Right, and then also Iserine, if you have a physical shield, then you can also inflict frostbite on enemies. That's for unions. Okay, so that's cool. I like that Iserine can work with her, and just immediately like that, we already got stacks for her. It's only 1 stack though, so we still need 4 more stacks. Let me just back up here. So if we let's just do her attack first there. Right, so there's attack 1. She launched attack 1, and then she's preparing now for attack 2, which you'll release in the 2nd round. So yeah. If you have 5 stacks of her holy sword, then she would have released that attack immediately. So these guys have been inflicted with some debuffs as well. So she launched that first attack. She's also inflicted them with move down 1, which is cool because now she's locking them down. It's difficult to get out of that box that she's locking them in there. Also, so move down 1. Move down 1. Debuff. Also gives magic defense down 2. That's really cool. It's like, I feel like at a minimum, from Pandroop, I feel like at a minimum she power creeps Parsifal already. Yeah. We can actually take a look at Parsifal now if you want. I've never actually used him before. Yeah. Parsifal, so physical, yeah, but Parsifal, I think he does physical AoE damage. Her physical damage is considered as magic damage. So yeah, they're different in that sense, I guess. So also speed down 2. I think that's great for her as well, because one thing you need to know about her is that she has quite a, not a slow speed, but an average speed. Yeah, we can check out Parsifal. I've actually never checked his stuff before. I'm not a fan of Parsifal. His traits are wild. It's like really not my style, but I know people like Parsifal, so I'm not gonna say my opinion on that. But I think he's a strong unit though. As terms of a unit, I think he's strong. Actually, I like his design as well. Kind of like Mega Man Zero, my kind of style there. It's just some of his stuff is a bit wild for me. Speed 2. It's also nice. So yeah, just like that, she's debuffing them with some hectic debuffs. Giving them an AoE hit, debuffing them, and then she's getting ready to launch another attack. I think that's really cool. Like you gotta have unique kind of, you gotta bring something unique to the table in SOC. It's not just damage. Otherwise you're just like, yeah, there's other damage dealers as well. I need a good AoE unit, so I was considering him. Yeah, he's a good AoE unit. I've been utilizing Tristan as a single target DPS. How do you do that though? Like she's so frustrating with the movement. I tried. I like the dashes she has, but it's just that one tile you can move forward, so Tristan's a really awesome unit. I love Tristan. I just wish she had more movement. Like if she had more movement, she'd be so much stronger. But she is, I mean, maybe it's just because I haven't used her probably as much as you, so you probably play Tristan better than me. And I've never pulled Estra, but Selena for me is looking like a must pull. I don't know if she's a must pull. I think she's a must pull for me because she's just awesome looking. The whole vibe, I just love that vibe. I love her moves, things like that. So, but yeah, you know, if you like her, I think for us who like her, yeah, she's a must pull. I use her with Homa. Ah, okay. And Homa's another unit I don't use much because I didn't get Homa until late. Otherwise, she drops down here, brother. I see, yeah, Homa. Sorry about that. Homa, wow. Yeah. Homa covers that mobility issue there. And you can get multiple hits and things. Yeah, no, I like this unit already. But like I was saying earlier, speed is average, 149. So she's gonna go last if you have like a speedy team. And I'm trying to understand why the developers made her speed so kind of low. No, I actually want to try that out. Tristan and Homa, now that I have a Homa. Because my Tristan's just been sitting in the garage. Just chilling. But now I do have Homa, so I'm actually storing up a little bit. So yeah. Why would they make her speed 149? She's being outsped by like everyone. All the new units. Like Iserine, for example, is 184. Camelot's like ridiculous, like 200 or something. Even Rawia, SB Rawia, I think she's faster. Isn't I think Estra is even faster than her. Like, why? Like they might. There's usually a reason why the speed stat is as it is. There's usually a reason. I'm thinking, you know, one thing that could help her is the fact that if she moves like sort of last, if she moves after the enemy, then she has enough time to prepare her attack. If she moves too early, then she'll have a whole bunch of enemies run up to her and kill her before she can unleash the second attack. So I can actually show you now, I think. Just go and stand by and just watch everyone like kill her. Look how she's just dying. Oh, thank you, Fallon. Fallon is like the best friend. The best friend will die for you. That's what Fallon is. But you see, that's what kind of happens with her. This is an extreme example because there's so many enemies in front of her. But I think that's why maybe she has a slow speed. Or am I getting this wrong? Yeah. Because they're moving. Wait, what is their speed? Oh, that doesn't make sense. So she slows them down, right? To minus 70 because of the speed down 2. And then so that what I said, just forget everything I said. Let's just counter what I said now. If she slows them down, then she allows them to go after her. I don't know. I'm overthinking it. What's your feel for her? How would you utilize her in a real battle? Yeah, that's what we're getting to now. We actually using her now. So I can start to get a feel for her. Yeah, and that's really the only way, you know. When you actually play the units, you get the feel for them. So okay, let's proceed with other skills. This is a tough mission as well. It's like the 5th stage of one of these stages, and so these enemies hit hard. So just keep that in mind. So the first skill is going to these translations. I keep forgetting what these skills are. So there's 3 skills. The first one restores energy. Yeah, and I don't know what the other thing is that it's saying there. Does it restore energy? Okay, it's not showing there. Restore energy. I honestly don't know, guys. Not too sure. I don't know everything. And then another second one is going to allow it to skip the preparation phase. And then the third one is going to allow her to unleash her combo more times. So I think that's what's going on here. So let's do the second one where she can skip the preparation phase. I just want to try something. So if we do this. Nah, let me just stick to the plan, yeah. There's one. Yeah, I actually don't get it. I don't know why. I thought she's supposed to skip the preparation phase. Maybe she is. I don't know. I thought the attacks were gonna unleash like consecutively. Thank you for the guides you make on the game. I just got into it 2 weeks ago and I'm having a blast. Well, welcome, man. Welcome, Vallejo. It's my pleasure. So yeah, I also wanted to live stream today for like new players. If you guys have any questions, then some of us old players can just answer whatever questions you have or give you advice. My advice is always just don't grind too hard. Grind on your own terms. Farlene's helping a lot there with her shields as well. I wasn't watching what happened, but anyway, we're just here to play around with her. The Iserine is just, she's madness. She's not even doing anything, she's just chilling. She's like just standing there, but she's like doing things with the daggers. Wow. That's wild. She's such a boss, like, she doesn't do anything, but she's like killing the enemies. Pandroop, second that, you bring an alternative opinion from a lot of the current content creators, which I appreciate. Yeah, no, it's always, that's the beauty of having multiple content creators. We all have different opinions, you know. Not just my opinion, you know. It's the beauty when you can hear someone else's view on things, because I can only see from my perspective, I can only see what I see. Some people can see things on a different perspective that I don't even know about. But yeah, appreciate it, man. Okay. I know, I'm enjoying this, guys. I'm enjoying this union combination, yeah. Let's go back again. I mean, Fallon's just, she's pushed her way into the Union team here. She's not supposed to be here. She's just vibing with everyone. Because she has shields. That neck, bro. Yeah. You just gotta look past that neck. And she's not the only victim. There's another unit with a long neck. I'm not gonna say who it is. Not gonna spoil it for you. Like, yeah. I think we've been very spoilt with the original art designers. It's just phenomenal. They're like professional. Like professionals at their jobs. You can just tell, like, they take pride in their work and they know all these things about the little details that we just take for granted. And you look at lightning and units like that, and then you know, we were really spoilt. And then when they left, then you start to see the cracks, you know. But at least she's got a cool nickname now, Iserine, the giraffe. She sees all. Right, so right, so we lay the tigers there. She says you're full of openings or weak points. Right. So I will break down the enemy's ranks, says Selina. I saw that video and I noticed the difference was material recognition. Someone said in the comments as well. I think it was Patrice. He had a really good comment, like explaining that stuff as well. The other artist was very good at making metal look like metal. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. And you just take it for granted when we first played the game, but after they left, then we realized these things. So that's, you know, that's like the artwork side of the game. When we go into the character's profile and then we're like, look at the character. That side has gone down, unfortunately, and we like sort of got used to it. But what I'm glad is kind of, I think it stays the same, is the pixel art is still the same. And it's getting even better because as far as I know, I don't know these things, but I saw that guy who was in charge of developing the pixel art for Sword of Convalaria. He's that skinny guy with the ponytail. He's always like in the interviews and stuff. I think he's the guy who is in charge of the animations and coding all the animations and the pixel art design and stuff like that. So he's still there and he's killing it, man. You should see what's the new unit. Let's test out this one. What's that lady? The blonde lady with the Lucamore. Ha. The animations and the pixel art is unbelievable. It's wild. So at least we still have that, you know. Now this is the skill that's going to unleash multiples of her combo skill. So yeah, that's the I'm gonna be honest, guys. I actually can't figure out the nitty gritty of this unit's skills and stuff. Like, it looks simple on paper, but there's a few things I can't actually figure out right now. But we'll see over time, I guess. I know Blue Traveler. So I know that pixel art is very artist dependent. SNK went to 3D under models in order to keep the quality of the art consistent for their 2D fighting games. Yeah. Pixel art, I don't think you know how difficult it is until you actually do that stuff. Like, so for my videos, maybe you guys see sometimes I have like characters that are floating on the screen. So just to have that character floating on the screen, like to get one frame, I have to sit for like 30 minutes to individually like capture every single pixel outline of that character. And it takes me like 30 minutes to do one frame. So they're moving 2 frames, these guys. I think they're moving 2 frames. So I'd have to do this like twice, the character twice. Just the outline. That's just the outline. So that I can mask the unit, and in the background I'll erase so that you only see the unit, and then I'll put them on the screen. And that takes me like, you know, 30 minutes a frame or so. And so as I'm doing that, I'm like, yo, what are these people doing? How are they developing an entire model, not just the outline? They're developing the entire model, and they're developing like hundreds of frames for each unit. It's wild. 3 frames. Oh yeah, look at the scarf. Yeah, that's even worse. That's even harder. So yeah, maximum respect for those guys, you know. We just take it for granted. But yeah, it's unbelievable. And then every little movement, you know, if he's gonna move his arm, the dagger that way or so, they gotta do that. Obviously they have new technology. Maybe it makes it easier for them, but it still has to be it takes a lot of effort. I love pixel art. Yeah, okay, so she launched like 1 instance of that. Pixel art. Oh wow, look at the shields now. Almost max shields. That's the 2nd wave, is it? And Iserin just being Iserin. Okay, every time she takes damage, her shields go up. That can happen twice. Twice! That's a lot of tankiness. These units are very, very strong. They attack damage. Yeah. It's useless, no matter how much you struggle, says Iserin. Everything she says is so... It's so like the voice acting in this game, like the lines they say. I know it's in Japanese, so it's difficult for us to hear, but it's really tied into what the unit is and what they're doing. It's kind of cool. So they're Farlin again, saving the day. She's still charging. I think that's gonna be the third instance. There's the third. Is that the third wave? Super cool, guys. Super cool. Hey, McMahon. Sorry, out of topic. I want to know, is Eucerin the must pull? Because I'm gonna pull Camelot. Eucerin, is she a must pull? I know a lot of people will say no. A lot of people will say no. Camelot would be the must pull and Eucerin no. And yeah, I'm cool with that, you know. I don't agree with it, but for me, she's like my favorite unit in the game. She and Camelot. So there's no way I'd throw everything at her personally. That's just my personal opinion. I've explained like a million times in my videos. I don't want to. I'm like the fanboy now, so I don't want to go overboard about it. But look what she's doing, man. Like, she's not doing anything, but she's doing everything. She's providing shields to all these Union units. She's DOTing everything. So for Alexander, you say it is a must pull, but yeah, meta-wise, she isn't. Yeah, the meta would say no. Who cares about the meta, man? You make the meta. You decide what the meta is. If you like the unit. You're gonna pull Camelot, yeah. So McMahon, yeah, pull Camelot, definitely. Like, yeah. Do you like damage over time? Because then you're gonna love Eucerin. Do you like a unit that you can use to cheese a lot of missions that otherwise you cannot beat? Then you're gonna like Eucerin, then you should pull for her. Do you want to go for the Union team? Then she's gonna help Union units. Remember, she has an aura as well for Union units that's separate from all the other Union auras. So that aura is built into her rank 13 skill. Let me just see, where is it? Oh, here we go. Black Wing Domain. So after casting her ultimate skill, which you can cast on the first turn. I'm not trying to sell Eucerin to you. Please understand, I never try and sell a unit to anybody. It's just if I really believe in a unit, I can't help but just like rave on about the unit. So yeah, she has this endless web aura that's built into her rank 11 skill. So this thing, aura, before all allies in battle attack, if they have deflection or the enemy has black feather, increase, and it's almost always one of these are met, increase damage and piercing damage and damage over time effects by 15%, can generate 30% lifesteal. So your Camelot's gonna be unbeatable. He's gonna stay alive a lot. These effects last until before the start of the next turn. Additionally, grants all the Union allies endless web frost. Here's even more aura she's giving. Effect after attacking, if they have a physical shield, so all these Union guys are gonna have physical shields most of the time. Of 30% or more, inflicts 1 minor frostbite. So she's giving even more damage over time vicariously through her allies. And so this minor frostbite's not as strong as the regular frostbite. Regular frostbite is 50%, I think, of your HP. This is 15% of your physical attack and magic attack, which is still something. Okay. IMOGI emoji. Wow, now you make me want to pull Eucerin that aura. Guys, I'm not trying to make you pull anything. She's just... What I'm gonna do with my Eucerin, I'm gonna get it to 5 stars. Can't wait. Can't wait to see how good she is at 5 stars. I'm gonna get her astral gear, but just maybe even 1 copy is enough. Yeah. Because her astral gear, just 1 copy is enough because it gives her energy. Now we're doing a Eucerin guide here now. This is turned into Eucerin guide. So on her first turn, she can't cast that ultimate skill of hers. You can see she's lacking the energy. But whenever she lays down a dagger, she can lay down a dagger as an instant, like that. Whenever she makes an item, she gets 1 energy. So she's got energy, and now on the first turn you can cast her ultimate, and then you just let her rip. Alexandra, Kavare became even better with Eucerin. How's that? Kavare oh, the aura? Let me just check. You mean the aura? I mean, everyone becomes better with her. He can reposition onto her daggers. Because Kavara is often he's like in danger of going down, especially if you're moving forward and he wants to do his ultimate. Then he's like standing there and then the enemies will kill him. Especially, yeah. So he can actually just do his ultimate on one of her daggers and then hit the enemies. And then if you step on the dagger, you're allowed to move again. And then he can move back to his original position and then he's in safety. So you can sort of play like Eucerin. She does that on auto. She hits the enemies and then she runs away. You say the aura piercing and damage over time. Let's see. Endless web. Oh yeah, before all allies in battle attack. Oh right, it's not just for Union. All allies. Plus she can give him deflection, which is going to reduce the damage Kavare receives, or any unit, by 50%. So you basically, you can't get one shot by those, you know, those really strong melee hitters. They'll survive, your allies will survive. Or if the target has Black Feather, which is almost always the case. Good point, man. Kavare. Yeah. She says you're full of openings to the enemy. Yeah, so it's nasty what she does. These daggers. Yeah, but this is not the Serene guide. Let's move on. So yeah, so that's those skills, and then I didn't cover this skill. It's another instance. So Celine's like, hey, talk about me. Stop talking about Eucerin. This is my it's my time to shine. But so Selena, she has a lot of instants, which is really cool. And this one, I was so surprised. It's gonna give you max physical shields, movement up 1, speed up 2, attack up 2, and reduce your skill cooldowns by 1. The shields only last for 1 turn though, but still, that's crazy. Max shields, ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So this is the stacks that she gets. She needs to get 5 stacks of these, then she can skip the preparation phase. I'm still trying to figure out how you do that. Okay, so the skill in the middle allows you, it just allows you to skip the preparation phase. I still don't get it though. So wave 1. Oh, there she did it. She did it immediately. Okay. I don't know why she did it now. Look what Isarind is doing. It's ridiculous. Okay. Let's try something here. So yeah, so if you guys don't know, like you can step on these daggers, your allies. So I'll move Fallon on the dagger and then you execute your skill on the dagger. So Isarind is vicariously attacking through your allies. Now Fallon can reposition because of the dagger. Because she stepped on it. That's what I was talking about for Kavare. Vandroop, he works really well with Aisha. Kavare? Yeah, I had to skip Aisha. I didn't have the pulls for Aisha. What skills are you like what do you... Oh, okay. You probably mean the pledge? Ah. Yeah. That will keep him alive. And then you just spam, right? You just spam those rain. Now is the time to rain skills. Oh, that's the first time I heard Isarind say that voice line. She says it's gonna be a problem if you're holding me back. I think it's cause... I don't know why. Turn on personalized voice settings. Yeah, I don't know. Right. So I think we've covered everything. All of these skills. Just see what she does in auto. See, these things hit quite hard. Wow. Look at that shield regen. Oh yeah, she has shield regen as well. That's also why her shields keep going up. Yeah, and so McMean, like if you're gonna end up having daggers like all over the map, all over the stage, and so it's just booby traps for all the enemies as well. With the Isarind. And so that allows you to cheese a lot of missions as well. These two are really tanky. I know Isarind is probably one of the most tankiest. Look at that, it's ridiculous. But Selena is also quite tanky. It's all those shields. Yeah, she's doing better than me on auto. I just can't kill her. Okay, we're gonna take a look at some other units as well, and some other skills on Selena as well. Right, so I didn't even show Camelot, but yeah, he's going to function very well with Selena as well. He's all about physical shields. He's also going to function well with the Serene physical shields. That's the name of their game. So I want to take a look at Caris. If there's any units you guys want to see, let me know. Why don't we bring Kavare as well? Yeah, I don't actually have Parsifal built now, so I can't bring him with. Yeah. SP Nungal. Okay. Right, so the reason I want to show Caris for you guys is because so Caris is going to get in the future, she's going to get her own astral weapon. And so this thing is going to basically work with magic shields. Yeah, let me just translate this on my phone because I forgot. So it increases magic attack, and the shields, she increases the shields, and then it's also going to increase for every for every magic shield. Yeah, so the bigger her magic shields are, the more attack she's gonna do, I think. Which is cool, but the Ascension skill is the really interesting one. So this one is got some crazy effects. This one is going to allow her to skip, allow her to use support skills as an instant. So why I want to check this out is because that's going to allow her to cast her magic shields instantly. I don't think we have a unit that gives like AoE magic shields, or anyone besides Clara. So that's going to make Caris' value go up a lot. She can provide now like magic shields to the entire team. We got a lot of physical shields, but you know, Caris can now be used for that. So I'm curious to see how she's going to play with that. And if you get this thing up to Revelation, then giving big shields out to your allies. Don't know what other support skills she has, but I think this is the only one that matters, the shield. So we're going to take a look at that. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we just need to cast as many non-instant skills as we can for Caris, so she can get her revelation stacks up quickly. Nungal is, yeah, quite an interesting unit. She can do a flurry of attacks if you pull them off correctly, and with SP Mice as well. So I'm stepping on her little thing there before I attack. She launches a free attack. Now she launches her actual attack. You know, all about combo play as well. Then she can teleport out to safety. Another free attack there because she landed on a little cap there. Right, she went into Revelation. Good. So now Caris is in her Revelation state. I mean, you don't need to be in a Revelation state, right? You can cast the shields anyway, but these are going to be even bigger shields. Now, because of the Ascension skill, this is an instant. She's crazy. Look at that. Look at these magic shields she's giving to everyone. Her magic value is not that high because the gear I'm running on her is only level 50. So I haven't even optimized this yet. Usually she'll give you close to 80% shields on Revelation. So this is crazy. And then she can attack again. As a fanboy of Caris, yeah, she doesn't even lose a Revelation stage. She's still in Revelation. Now she can cast Light Oracle, Total Punishment. She still has it. Exactly. She's like, I still got it. And as a fanboy of Caris, I'm thinking of pushing my Caris to... I know it sounds crazy. I'm thinking of pushing it to 5 stars. That's just pure madness though. You shouldn't do that if you at this stage. But just as a fanboy, like, I love this unit. And then I'll use her to cast. You don't even need 5 stars. It's just at 5 stars you can get to Revelation and stay in Revelation like the whole time. So I'm thinking in my mind, if I can get my Caris like really strong, then I can do some cool things and beat some tough missions later in the future where she's just pumping these shields, magic shields. Unless we get another unit that provides magic shields, which might happen, and then she could get outscaled. So Alexandra, it's pretty good. Gonna push her to 5 stars. I pulled her recently. Wow, good luck. Long journey. But yeah, I have at 3 stars now, so like, you're not that far from me. I'm only at 3 stars. But yeah. At least get her to 3 stars. Then you can decide if you want to go to 5 stars. 3 stars is also very good. She's 3 stars right now. But yeah. I'm talking about my global account. I have her on my global account. Thinking of pushing her to 5 stars on my global account. So yeah, I was just curious. I wanted to see now, and really, it works well. This actually works, Caris. But let's just take a look at Caris quickly. Okay, so the shields are on a 3-turn cooldown though. It is still on a 3-turn cooldown. Which means if you want to spam this thing like all the time and keep your magic shields up, you're gonna have to run Credenza. Then you can do that if you run Credenza with her. They are both Peppal. So she's gonna buff Credenza with the aura as well. Where is Credenza? There she is. Another cool unit for Caris is going to be Nana SP at 5 stars or even below 5 stars. Because Inanna can really help Caris get those revelation stacks up. Remember, she's giving you those extra actions for you and your ally. That's 4 extra actions. So, like, how many stacks of revelation is that? So, for example, we can do something like... Let's actually test Inanna with Selena, yeah. We'll give Selena 2 actions. How does that work, like the preparation phase? Doesn't she help her go and skip the preparation phase if she's giving her 2 actions? Right, so we... I'll just have Inanna, like, hit the air here. Strike the air. So that's 1. She's at 7 now. 2. She got another one there. So she should be at 8. Nungo. Okay. Nine. How much does she need again? Does she need 9? I think she needs 9, right? So she's already at 9. This is 3 stars though. Okay, I'm curious to see what's gonna happen with Selena here. Does she go immediately into the second hit? That's hit 1. Now she's preparing for the second one. What? Wait. We gave her freedom stance, didn't we? We gave her freedom stance. Did she lose the freedom stance? What? I'll check that again. But okay, so Caris is in revelation state. So, do you guys know if you remember if Caris, if she carries over the revelation stacks? Does she do that? I think she does, right? She's at 1 stack now. Wasn't keeping track there. Anyway. Okay, so point I'm trying to make here is we can give everyone magic shields. This is crazy. This should be legal, Caris. And then she can do that. And then you'll use Credenza, but she's not in Credenza's not in her revelation state now. I think she can do it at higher stars. She can be in the revelation state at the first turn. I can't remember. But let's just put Credenza in standby. So she will start praying for revelation. That was strange. Anyway, okay. Just keep swinging. Agent X. Auto skip. Okay. It's just there's that free attack she does. Okay, now she's releasing the skill, the second part of the skill. Come on, man. You serious? What happened to her freedom stance? By the way, this is her basic attack. It's like a ranged attack. An AoE attack, actually. That's very, very useful as a basic attack. Okay. Unless I misclicked. Let's see. There she has freedom stance. Okay. She still has it. Okay. If you go into a preparation attack. So. She just lost it. She lost it. That's crazy. So it doesn't look like it works with Inanna. You can't use Inanna to make us skip that. If we do a basic attack. Wow, even a basic attack is gonna make her go into preparation phase. So that's not even gonna work. If we skip with this skill, will that work? Not sure. Yeah. Perhaps if you use her instant skill before, it skips next preparation. Yeah, I tried that now. Yeah, doesn't work. There was a way where you can make a skip that strike. I didn't do it now. I don't know how you do it now, but I think it was with Farlin when she had all the shields. Wait a minute. Maybe it's this skill, the instant, yeah. So she has the shields. Then you use this one to skip the turn. Yeah, there she does it immediately. She's... Nope. Anyway, would that be too broken if Inanna helped us to skip that? Maybe it would be a bit too broken, I don't know. It doesn't really make sense though, like... I don't know if it makes sense. What about OG Inanna? But OG Inanna is slower than her. This is now just turning into a science experiment. Yeah, there's no way I can get OG Nana to move before. Oh, wait. No, OG Nana needs to move afterwards. Okay, I'm confusing myself here. Okay. Okay. He launches attack 1. Okay, so if we use Princess Spray, does she go into that? It should work, right? It works with Caris's preparation skill, so it should work. Yeah, there she goes into it. And she can act now. That's cool. Let's test it out with the this is the one where she's gonna do like multiple combos. Okay, let's see what she does now. She did one. This is the second one. Not sure why she actually did less there now when Inanna gave Princess Spray to her. Yeah. One, two. Princess Spray for the third. Combo. Okay. Cool. So yeah, that's kind of how you can use sorry, I forgot the exact mechanics about how she uses her shields to skip the preparation phase. But yeah, when she's got those physical shields, which you can use your support instant skill to give yourself physical shields. It's max physical shields, even just for one turn. That allows her now to skip that preparation phase. If that makes any sense. Yeah. That's as much as I can figure out today, guys. Right. Alright, so if there's any other unit you guys want me to cover or just to take a look at, let me know. Or maybe not a unit, maybe something else about the game. Anything. Otherwise, we're going to be wrapping up soon. I think I need a bit more time to playtest, figure out, and go over those traits again. Wow. Just got wiped. Okay. But that is Selena. Still figuring out the optimal build as well. I am liking this unit so far. And that's basically like all the moves. I just didn't cover the moon swing skill as well there. It's just, it looks similar to Gloria's skill, but it gives you some extra buffs as well. Right. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Alexander. Yeah, take care, man. So yeah, I think we covered most of it. And yeah, we'll look in more detail in future guides and things like that. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in. And yeah, I'll try and live stream Sword of Convalaria content more regularly. We'll see. And also let me know if there's anything you guys want me to cover and stuff like that. Always listening. Thanks, Blue Traveler. Appreciate it, man. Take care, guys. Be safe on the weekend. I'll see you soon.